PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this one, boy. Let's talk about it. So the talk of the social media world right now was obviously the Los Angeles Lakers against my New York Knicks last night. Jalen Brunson, please, that was just hard to watch, man. But I digress. We'll talk about that some other time and everything. That was a dope game last night also, right? But let's get into Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James. Obviously, the news came out yesterday that Stephen A. Smith just inked the deal with 5 more years at ESPN, $100 million man. So I'm gonna salute that. Yes, I'm gonna salute that. I'm gonna salute the black man getting paid always, every day, right? Now, obviously, with Stephen A. Smith, we know how brash at times he can be. Sometimes you have the people that rock with him or you don't rock with him. I don't think there's in between when it comes to Stephen A. Smith, right? And when you have that power that he has at ESPN, man, it can be dangerous and scary all mixed in one, because here's the thing. You think them white folks in there rock with Stephen A. Smith in Connecticut? You really think them white people in there who work there really rock with him like that? No. Then you got the other spectrum of black folks who, if he's critical of people of our pigmentation, right, complexion, like Kendrick Lamar and Rhapsody has a song like that, he gets chastised for having views and points, and go back to Terrell Owens saying that Max Kellerman was more black than him and invited him to Max Kellerman should be at the cookout more than Stephen A. Smith. No matter what we thought about that, though, y'all, that wasn't cool when Terrell Owens did that. It really wasn't. Doing that to a brother on live television in front of white folks, that was not cool at all. I gotta call it like it is, right? And do I agree with everything that Stephen A. Smith says? No. You know, I'm watching right now, and you can just tell by his whole face right now, watching ESPN First Take, his whole demeanor is down about this LeBron thing. I don't want to say he got shook up, but certain things he said right now, and I waited to blog to hear what he had to say and everything like that, and you can tell that whatever LeBron said to him, it was real. And LeBron looked at man, you got to understand something, bro. We're talking about Bronny James, and some things that Stephen A. Smith said about Bronny James. Was he wrong, though? Let's keep it talk. Was he all the way wrong? And I know it's going to be LeBron versus Stephen A. Smith, and people rock with LeBron more than Stephen A. Smith, so there's not going to be any type of, like, dialogue or just being unbiased because you don't rock with Stephen A. Smith like that. So there's some things that I understand. Well, listen, I understand what LeBron did last night. That is my son. That is my child. But also, LeBron, what you're going to understand also, once your son decides to come and he's going to be critiqued. And this is the part we got to understand. Stephen A. Smith, why you think he got paid 5 more years, $100 million on ESPN First Take? Because of his opinions. He's on a debate show, one of the highest shows on ESPN. Of course he's gonna things he says is gonna move the needle and everything like that. Now Stephen A. Smith, the other day, sometimes when you go into the Kevin Durant, you don't want to make an enemy out of me. You look nuts saying that shit. I gotta be honest, Stephen A. Smith. Archie Bunker Award or that. You looked crazy when you did that years ago, right? Acting like you some big bad man thing, and now you on national TV, like you want somebody give you a Kleenex or something like that, my nigga. Do you need a hug or something? I don't know. You want a pound? I don't know, my dude. But you're looking like real depressed right now on TV. His brother is right now, right? So I went and did my due diligence, right? I mean, I watch First Take every morning, right, when I'm working and stuff. And, you know, I've heard Stephen A. Smith get at Bronny, you know, and he's blamed LeBron also for the reason why, like, that people get at Bronny, I guess, to that degree. And here's the thing to that. We're talking about the 55th pick, a second round 55th pick in an NBA draft, and he gets highlighted more than any other rookie and everything like that. Now, here's 2 things you can look at that. Look at it that way. LeBron James' son. So anything you do is gonna be scrutinized and then magnified and looked upon. That's just what it is. Whether we like it or not, that's just how it is. Now, could ESPN do a better job of highlighting other teams, small market teams, and other players and highlight OKC more or highlight, other Cleveland Cavaliers more? Yes, they can. But I think they talked about it through our segments here and stuff like that. I watched ESPN. They did first thing. They do talk about SGA and all. I'm not gonna act like I've never heard them speak about SGA and stuff like that, right? But once again, man, at first we was all wondering what did LeBron say to Stephen A. Smith, because we rarely ever see LeBron look like that. And I'm not gonna say out of pocket, because I'm not gonna use the word out of pocket, because once again, that's his son. And I understand LeBron was being a father, and Stephen A. Smith just said that a while ago. The LeBron James that confronted him was a father last night. That was daddy, right? And I wish they would highlight more how Bronny's doing in the G League. I mean, if anybody cares, the brother is actually playing good in the G League. But I understand we care more about it being in the NBA, right, compared to the G League. So I get all that. I know, and then I know what people were saying that LeBron was telling him stop saying keep my son's name out your mouth, or I'm not playing, something to that effect and everything like that. The people that go to read the lips police out there, shout out to you niggas and everything like that. But once again, for Stephen A. Smith to come on this morning and the first thing he spoke about was LeBron confronting him. He says he wished LeBron didn't do that right there. Stephen A., you can't make up the rules on when a man gonna confront you, brother. They say you're from Hollis, Queens, New York. Ain't nothing changed to the 80s to now, brother. When you got a situation, it's gonna be right there and then. When I see you is when I want to see you. And you can tell LeBron, he didn't want to phone, he didn't want to call you. Like the same way you said you could have, they could have you, Maverick Carter has your number, or Rich Paul has your number. Or, well, if you got their number, why don't you call them and say the stuff you say? And Stephen, you gotta understand something. Sometimes you say things, I understand, for shock value, entertainment factor. You might throw some sauce in it and everything, and it gets the ratings, it gets people going. But listen, man, But to be honest, and LeBron on your side, respectfully, Bronny's not that good yet. He's not that good. And what did Stephen A. Smith when he said that? He got on the squad because of you and everything like that. He didn't lie. He didn't lie about his stats. He didn't lie about his play. Stephen A. Smith didn't really lie. He never once said Bronny's trash or garbage. I know niggas have selective hearing. Take the sugar daddy out your ear. The brother has said, Stephen A. Smith, I'm talking about, that he wants to see Bronny James succeed. I think all of us want to see him succeed. Nobody wants to see a young boy like that do bad and everything like that, and the pressure of being LeBron James' dad and everything like that. And I think Stephen A. Smith highlighted that a couple times, that, he got on LeBron. To be honest, if we're going to be honest, I'm not saying he never got on. Is it getting on Bron and doing his job, though? He's doing his job, reporting the basketball news. And you can't chastise the brother Stephen A. Smith for that. I don't know, man. He said that, and he said that he can't really say what LeBron said to him, Stephen A. Smith, saying he couldn't really, utter the words that LeBron said to him because of SEC rules. I guess that's obviously that LeBron F-bombs and, keep my effing name out your, probably wasn't that bad. And Stephen A. Smith, we have to eat that, though. But LeBron doesn't owe you anything, Stephen A. Smith. He don't owe you anything. And LeBron, not for nothing, Stephen A. Smith don't owe you anything either. Do I think Stephen A. Smith has been rough on Bron at times? Absolutely. I think he didn't like the comment that LeBron made recently about the media and stuff like that. And, who knows? Maybe we'll get a sit down with LeBron and Stephen A. Smith one day. I would like to see that. But you could tell Stephen A. Smith right now, some people say they don't care, and that's cool. But at least he's not, what I respect about Stephen A. Smith, he didn't come up here trying to be tough guy. I didn't want to see him come on TV this morning trying to be tough guy. I know some of y'all say, keep that same energy. That stupid ass, keep that same energy bullshit that I never jack and respect. You don't have the energy for everything. I hate when niggas say, keep that. Nigga, you don't have the energy for everything. You just don't. People pick and choose. And that's the thing, everybody picks and chooses. I hate when niggas act like they holier than thou. They don't pick and choose. Everybody picks and chooses. Nobody gives you the same energy for everything. I hate when niggas try to act like they do, because you don't. You don't. So, you feel me? So, but I was happy to see Stephen A. Smith not come on TV and try to act like he big bad man thing and you don't want to make Enemy Part 2. I didn't want to hear that. Didn't want to hear that at all. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey man, is Stephen A. gonna tread light? No, I don't know. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's your boy 3.